If you stay with the narcissist, then you need to know this. Now, this is a hard situation if you've discovered that you've been in a relationship with a narcissist. And it's also a hard decision to make whether to stay or whether to leave. But if you do stay, then there are certain things that you need to know. Hi, my name's Marie, and welcome to the Revelation Station, where we talk and take action on healing from narcissistic abuse. And I've been in this position many times myself, so I can completely relate. But let's get into the things that you should know. So, first of all, it's important to understand that you are going to have a completely different approach and idea of things that you want to get out of the relationship compared to what the narcissist wants. So, whereas you might really want to work as a team and do anything to try and make it work, the narcissist is going to be more interested in getting a sense of control and power and attention, preferably positive, but they'd probably also take the negative attention if they can't get the positive. So, they're really looking for supply. And it's important to know that you're not approaching this from the same position. So, in a sense, you are not in a team together with this person. So, when you do experience challenges in your relationship, which obviously you will with a narcissist, then it's not going to be a question of working together and getting through those challenges together as a team. It's going to be a lot more kind of weighing on you and on your shoulders to get through the challenges in your relationship alone and kind of carry the burden of the relationship. I'm just checking my notes here. Um, Also, this just to continue this thought of not being in it together and being in it alone, your reality and your opinion are not going to be considered by the narcissist on a day-to-day basis. And so it's all about them. And even when something's about you, it will still, for them, always be about them. So, in a sense, if you stay with a narcissist, then you are dedicating your life to them, to it being about them and it not being about you. Now, nobody should really need to dedicate their life to someone else. Perhaps if we were dedicating our life as a caretaker to someone in need, then it might be understandable. But in the situation with a narcissist, by dedicating your life to them, it's more about enabling them to continue as they are and less about actually caretaking and helping them, if you see what I mean. Another thing you need to know with this kind of like having different ideas for the relationship is that there's no actual change in them. And so, in order to stay with the narcissist, you need to accept the good and the bad behavior and experiences that you have with them over and over and over again as pretty much the standard and the way that things are going to be. Now, nobody should ever need to accept the abuse that can come in a relationship with with a narcissist, but this is, when you look at the reality, this is a part of the relationship. So by staying, you would need to know that you're signing up not just for the good in the relationship, but you're also signing up for the bad as well, because you can't separate the two. The second thing that you need to know is, and this is super, super important, and I think it's often something that people don't realize isn't going to be forthcoming in the relationship until they get themselves into this situation. And this can sometimes be how you realize you're in a relationship with a narcissist in the first place, which is ultra, ultra painful. And that is that when you are in need, when you have a real kind of crisis, like For example, you might lose your job or have some financial impacts, such as a job loss. You might experience sickness or poor health, either in yourself or in a family member or someone who's really, really close to you, or experience another stress in the family or loss in some way that just completely knocks you for six. It's like one of those moments in our life where we are in crisis mode and we need help and support. And it's just super important to recognize in advance that in a relationship with a narcissist, you are not going to be on the receiving end of that support pretty much 99% of the time. Um, the exception to that would be if they would be benefiting in some way from supporting, but that would usually be because there's an audience or something. Um, so it's just really having this understanding, and you might have already experienced this, that whenever you really need them, you look around and the narcissist is nowhere to be seen. And so if you stay with the narcissist, you need to know they won't be there to support you. So, therefore, you are going to need backup support and to find support in other people, in other areas of your life, and not expect it to come from the narcissist. If this information is helping and you like it, please subscribe and like, and perhaps share this video. I've got two more reasons to share with you. Peace. The third reason is if you are interested in personal development and personal growth, then this is going to be stunted in a relationship with a narcissist, because there is only so far you can get in terms of healing, personal development, and growth in this kind of a relationship where your authenticity is often not encouraged and not received well if it is impacting on the narcissist in some sort of negative way. And that is easily done because just from the fact of you being human and having basic human needs, you're going to inadvertently offend the narcissist. And so there's going to be a lot of compromise, and not the kind of compromise where it's like, oh, we all need to compromise in a relationship. I'll do the dishes today, you'll do the dishes tomorrow. It's a complete compromise of yourself. So, like a compromise of learning self development and self growth and learning more about yourself and being able to explore those things and what your thoughts and your feelings are, and all of these like vulnerable things that we get to explore and share in a healthy relationship. You don't get the opportunity to do that with a narcissist. And so it's not a relationship you can really grow in. It's a relationship that requires you to kind of stay stuck and stay like as you are in order to, maintain the status quo. If you were, for example, to want to learn boundaries, then this is going to rock the boat. So it's not to say that you can't develop personally at all, but you're going to reach a certain limit where it's going to be very difficult to grow and reach your full potential as a human, and just to continue growing, which is what we're here for. So the fourth thing you need to be aware of is that any dreams that you had, perhaps that you had in childhood, of how your life was going to look like, of the kind of relationship you might have romantically, and the kind of things that you would experience together. And then the dreams that you also potentially had at the beginning of the relationship with them, where you may have thought that these dreams were coming true. And then, you had even more dreams that you were going to share this dream life with this person. The dreams that you had for yourself in a romantic relationship are not going to be fulfilled in this relationship. And it's just important to be aware of that, because when we're not aware of that, then our expectations can really end up causing us a lot of pain when our expectations are not met, which they're not going to be. Um, if you have not even high expectations, but if you have an expectation that um, this could be a fulfilling relationship. So if you stay with the narcissist, you would just need to be aware that those dreams, and not even dreams that you had in for a romantic relationship, but perhaps other dreams in your life, like um, if you had a creative pursuit that you wanted to continue in, or you wanted to have your own business, or you want to have like a happy, close family that really enjoys spending time with each other, and you have like a safe environment where everybody can speak up and everybody has a voice. Like, there's so many different levels that, our dreams can come under. And so it's just having awareness that yes, you might be able to achieve some of, but you are putting yourself in a position where your dreams are not possible, not 100% anyway. So I have a lot more to share on um, the trials and tribulations of a relationship with a narcissist and the healing journey. So please subscribe if you'd like to see more. And these are really considerations. I say this is the talk revelation station where we talk and take action. And so this is just something to really consider, because we can watch a video and then just go on with our life. But when we actually sit down and reflect on, okay, in this relationship, when I'm in need, I'm not going to receive support. In fact, I'm probably going to get more pain on top of what I'm experiencing. I'm not going to receive support on the day to day, and we're going to have different ideas. So it's going to be very hard for us to work as a team to achieve the kind of relationship that I want. My dreams are not going to be able to be fulfilled. And also, if I want to develop personally, I'm not going to be able to. You might have um, your own things that when you actually think about staying in this relationship with this narcissist with for 1 year, 10 years, 20 years, an entire lifetime, you can actually consider what the cost of that would be for you. These are just some suggestions. So the action here is to consider the costs and also the pros, because obviously there are pros. Otherwise, we would just all leave like that, and that does not happen. And if you would like more support on this, on just helping to manage the situation that you are in right now, then feel free to check out my services and book a free call with me at revelationtherapy.com. I really hope this video has helped you in some way, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. For now, sending you so many positivities for you and your healing journey. Take care.